Glad to have you with us from Johnny Red Floyd Stadium in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. We're headed toward the backstretch of the season, Week 9, and we couldn't be more fired up about this clash here on EA Sports College Football. It's the Sam Houston State Bearcats and the Middle Tennessee State Blue Raiders. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
I caught up with Sam Houston State head coach before the game. This is a crucial moment in their season. They've got to decide what type of team they are. They're finding ways to lose close games, and they've got to get their first win in conference play. Coach says it's crucial that they get off to a good start here today. He wants focus, communication, and more dominance and physicality at the line of scrimmage. I'll keep you posted on how they look down here from the field level to start the first quarter. Back to you.
All right, Holly. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. So Middle Tennessee State's offense will have the football first. Now we see Ryan Brown. This offense is going to be productive. He will have to play well in this one. Defense showing heavy blitz at the line. Headed to the edge, it's right. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puck down.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Gonna take a shot. Makes the catch and a huge play on the left side. And he takes it all the way down to the 26-yard line.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Looking to throw on first down. Took a shot as he threw.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
So now it's 2nd and long. Rides the back and leaves it. Powers through the defender. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Got to pick up a few to move the sticks here on 3rd down from their own 20. They'll try to get it through the air. Lets it fly. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. And they'll send out the field goal unit. They pick the spot. It's going to be about a 37-yard attempt. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
So Sam Houston's offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. And here comes the junior quarterback to get things into gear. They were all over him for the entire game last time out. 3 sacks and a couple of picks. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking downfield, it's Bailey. Finds his back in the middle. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
And I love linebackers, man, that just have a nose for the football, an absolute feel. Great job not losing vision, feeling the running back start to come out of the backfield to catch the football, and then doing the most important part. Probably the hardest, too, getting him on the ground.
Barrels all the way to the 29, a gain of 6.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
And the Bearcats lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. There's a crease. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
Man, I love when offenses are not afraid to run the football consecutive times in a row or multiple times in a row. I know everybody wants to air it out, but, man, getting that ground game established, making those linebackers and safeties come up and know that we're going to run the football, I like the way they started this football game.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
They'll move the tight end. On the ground, it's Moore. Nice move to keep running. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. They'll run play action. On target. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. And the Bearcats are marching down the field. Hands it off on the counter. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
That's a really great play by the defender. And we obviously know the defense gave up a ton of points there last time. Now, the coaching staff told us, David, they wanted to be more aggressive this game. And here you go. The opening drive of the game. Great job by the defender that time, breaking on the ball, swatting it away, and trying to send a message to the offense.
Well, and sometimes the defenders, they're trying to make plays. They're trying to catch it. And a lot of times because of that, they misjudge the football. I like knocking it down, making sure the receiver doesn't catch it. They were challenged all week about a negative performance a week ago. Good to see them come out early with some energy and making some plays.
The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. So they put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. They're going to open this drive with a pass. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Crosses the 30. Still on his feet at the 45. Makes the grab in their spec. Ball is loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Great job by the defense here, forcing the fumble on the wide receiver. Look, understand the ball came out quick. I got to break, get hats to the football, secure the tackle, try to get that football out. Nice turnover, nice hustle by this defense.
Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw, it's Bailey. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
It's a really nice job by the cornerback playing with his eyes. He sees the running back release out of the backfield, sees him get the ball. And this guy's tough. You know, there are a lot of corners out there that would try to submarine these rig running backs, and then they get hurdled. Not this guy. Good job getting the tackle, getting him on the ground.
Maybe a crease. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. They'll operate out of split backs. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Wormley. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. The Bearcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. Rush is on him. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. It'll be third and long. Might be calling a hot route. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down. And the Bearcats go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Motion from the wideout. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Barry Johnson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Running inside, it's Wormley. He'll be tackled at the 49 after a pickup of 5.
And this offense is clicking, everything's moving, and the guy carrying the football, I mean, he is carrying the rock. Like, this is a guy he's setting this tone for this game, creating some balance on this offense. This offense is going to be a handful.
Yeah, David, I'd love to sit here and say, well, the offensive coordinator is just one step ahead of his counterpart across the field. That's not it. Right now, this offensive line is establishing the line of scrimmage, and you mentioned the back. He right now is running with authority on this drive.
The play-action fake. Lets it fly. Intercepted for the 11th time. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Really nice job there by the defense, because I think they baited the QB into trying to fit that one in over the middle of the field. Remember, it's a big zone coverage. They've all got their eyes on him back there in the pocket, and they just let him feel like, maybe I can fit this football in.
Makes the grab inside the 30. Touchdown, MTSU. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And they call this sudden change. And we talk about it up in the booth. We're hitting each other right here. Like, you got the turnover. First thing you want to do is be aggressive, take all of that momentum, and go capitalize. And what do, man? One play, a big passing play, a big answer, and big-time momentum gained in this football game.
Here is a return from the end zone. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. The Bearcats offense out there to go on the attack. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him.
Finding some room. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wide receiver going in motion. To the air, it's Bailey. Got it in the middle, it's Green. At the 40, there he goes. Gashing the D on the right. Touchdown, Sam Houston. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. These two guys, they just shared a glance, and they knew exactly what to do, David.
And how many times do we hear that? The quarterback talk about it after the game and go, hey, I just looked at him. He knew what I saw. I knew what he saw. We're on the same page. We've done this before. That chemistry equals big plays.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish the drive with a 64-yard scoring toss. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Pulls it in. It's Harris. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. That last completion left them just inches short. Now will they take a shot on second down? Makes the grab. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends.
Black 14. Black 14.
Let's take a look at how these quarterbacks have fared in the early going after the first period. So first down here as they go back to work. Defense looks as if it's coming.
Go, go.
Breaks the tackle. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Oh, they're after him. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. And that is where defensive ends make their money, by getting to the quarterback and knocking him down.
Dang, Skippy. That's what you want to be. You want to be a double-digit sack guy. You want to be a guy that puts pressure on the quarterback. Playing the run is fun, but I want to get quarterbacks, and I want to make their life better.
They bring the punter onto the field now. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. The run inside. It's Wormley. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. He wants to change this route. Looking to throw, it's Bailey. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Touchdown, Blue Raiders. The defense gets it done with that huge interception return. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
The Bearcats offense heads out to get things started on this drive. Running into the open space. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Right back to the well. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
That play had 0 shot. They got to do a better job up front, creating some running lanes. The running back, before he could go anywhere, getting tackled, nowhere to go.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He's going to take off. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. The Bearcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Wormley.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
They'll move the wide receiver. After the run, now to throw. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. To the air, it's Bailey. Quickly out to the tight end. Oh, he's got some space. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. The Bearcats are flying down the field. They'll give it to Brown. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. And it jumps on it, and they get that turnover. Now, we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. His coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. Got a little grass. They get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down. The Bearcats pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. First down, right back to Brown. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. And this offense has gotten off to a good start on third down, but this is a different deal on third and long. Finds a little space. Oh, he didn't get there, and what a stop against an offense that's been magnificent on third down. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. Good, right down the boulevard. They're back to within a touchdown. 17-10 is the score.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Lewis. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. So the Blue Raiders come out ready to go on the attack. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. That false start changes your mindset. Now you're second and long, 9 yards to go. The short hands, it's Stokes. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
And that's a really good throw by this QB, man. Seeing the crossing routes, putting it on his chest so he can keep running across the field, get those yards after the catch. Nice job being on the same page with QB and receiver.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Corner's going to give them room. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Got it in the middle, it's Harris. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
Well, yeah. Seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Tight end now in motion. Right back to the well.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
Ready, go! Ready, go!
The throw to the outside is complete. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. Defense loves to show heat and try to confuse the quarterback. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. Unloads quickly. All by himself down the middle. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee. This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone.
Yards after catch. That's what this guy gives you. That was a simple slant pass. Caught it, made guys miss, showed you the speed, and it was pay dirt from there. What can you say about this guy's athleticism, man? He is such a weapon.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. The short hands, it's Green. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead right before the half.
Running inside, it's Brown. Got maybe a yard, 3rd down and 9 coming. The defense uses a timeout, that's their first. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Scanning the field, it's Bailey. Lofts one high and deep. He's got it inside the 25. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. And the Bearcats getting set on 1st and 10. They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Brown. And look, this guy has some serious moves, and he tried all of them and still didn't get loose. Lost to fire on 2nd down. Using the quick game. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. And here's the chance to cut into that lead before halftime. 1st and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of pay dirt. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Running play to the left. Looking for the end zone here. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Maybe didn't like that play call on 3rd and 2. Instead, they'll call a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced them into 4th down. They want to make sure they get this 4th and 3 play right, so they'll take a moment and think it over with a timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Unleashes to the end zone. And is going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. The run inside. It's right. Had nowhere to go. Couldn't get it out of the end zone. He'll take the safety. After getting caught for a safety, they're lined up and ready to kick it off.
Well, he was trying his best to get out of the end zone, but the penetration up front is what got that safety for the defense. Shooting their gaps, winning the one-on-ones. There was nowhere for that guy to go.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Just enough time for one final play of the half. On the delay, it's Moore. And he's able to get some positive yardage before he's brought down, and that'll bring us to halftime. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Guys, week 9, kind of a week where we separate the pretenders from the contenders here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with Boise State taking on the Colorado State Rams.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Not hard to figure out why they trail to start this third quarter. 3 first-half turnovers.
So if you're on offense, let's just stay out of our way and find out what happens here in the second half. We're not even giving ourselves a chance because we keep turning the football over. If we can do that, we've got a chance to come back in this game.
I think it's a crazy balance between being really aggressive in the second half and finding ways to make plays, but also not shoot ourselves in the foot, right? Like, they didn't live well on that in the first half. Let's see if they can be a little bit more aggressive while still taking care of the football.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB. And the Bearcats will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. On his way back from the 20. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Let's go to the sideline in Holly Rowe.
Checking in from the Middle Tennessee State sidelines. One of the evolving storylines down here is the play of their wide receiver, who is having a breakout game. They weren't sure that he would be the start today. He's kind of down in the rotation, but he is showing that he is a go-to guy right now, and the quarterback is leaning on him. He's been productive and electric so far in this game. I expect they will continue to get him some downfield targets. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's right. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Sam Houston State's offense taking the field to start this drive. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Looking for space. It's Moore. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Back to pass, it's Bailey. Makes the grab. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Quarterback making checks. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got a man, it's Green. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Lining up, trying to convert this 3rd and short from the 40. Nowhere to run, and down he goes after losing 6. The Bearcats will call on their punt team. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. Middle Tennessee State comes out onto the field. The offense ready to go to work. Didn't get anything done. 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Running inside. It's right. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. zings it complete to the right. Good pickup, but a little bit short of the sticks. You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. Looking to throw for it. Finds his man. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. The analytics nerds say the goal is at least 4 yards on 1st and 10. Defense might bring the house here. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
False start. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. You give away 5 like that, it's hard enough to make first downs. 1st and 15 here. Snap in the shotgun. Under fire. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Gonna look downfield again. Makes the grab. It's Clemens. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. Makes the grab. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And here comes the punt team.
Number 94 on to kick it away.
And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. The Bearcats offense out there to go on the attack. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. And don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to throw, it's Bailey. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Just a short pass to the tight end. He stopped right at the 22, and that'll bring us to 4th down. And the Bearcats send out the punt unit. Makes a nice grab at the 25. He's got great speed. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory. There he goes. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. That's the way you get things going. A huge play, and now attacking from just inside the red zone. To the ground. He's got it again. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Got a little work done on 1st down. Now back to the line. Leaves it with the back. Got some room. Headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee. Great job by the back on the option. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Bearcats offense heads out to get things started on this drive. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Snagged out of the air. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. This dude is putting up numbers. He just cracked the 150 mark in receiving yards.
Man, he's a weapon, Reese. He runs routes, he's fast, he's great with the football in his hands, and he can line up in a lot of different spots and run the entire route tree. I mean, what can't this guy do?
Looking for a man. It's Bailey. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced the incomplete.
Pocket breaking down. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. The Bearcats line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Oh, what a move to get room. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. He breaks a tackle. Caught, and he's got room. Gets it out to about the 35-yard line. That's where they'll mark him out of bounds in this offense trying to put something together. And here comes the offense on second down. The run inside. It's right. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. You know, second and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the first himself. Now it's third down. He's looking over on the sideline like, call it again, throw me the ball, I can go do this.
He's got it at the 30, and he takes it all the way down to the 26-yard line. Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today rank, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. Throwing right. He makes the catch. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a first and goal.
Well, I tell you, man, this guy's been putting on a show all game long. We've seen his decision-making. We've seen his athleticism. Because of him, they've got this huge...
Touchdown, MTSU! And the route is on. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this 2-game slide.
That's a nice job by this offense. Nice job putting a drive together late. This might seal this football game. And nice response. It's nice to be home, isn't it? Come back to the home crowd after you've lost a couple games. Get some mojo going back in your way.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to... And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18. The Bearcats racing to the line in the hurry-up.
I got to be honest, I'm a little surprised the offense is trying to go so fast.
Breaks into the open. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Finds his tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Bearcats! He got it, beat down in bounds. 2-point conversion attempt is on the way. Dropping back, it's Bailey. Incomplete. They fought for it, but it just squirted harmlessly to the ground. Bringing it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. How good have they been the last couple of drives? Took a close game, turned it into a blowout, and they have the football back. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's right. Ran to that daylight to pick up 6 to the 22.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
On 3rd and short, the power run here. Might have a chance. The 40, at the 30. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. A first down run on the doorstep. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. 2nd and goal for the offense. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
Well, you haven't seen a ton of incompletions in this game, and that's good news for this QB. Obviously, he struggled his last game out. Part of that was the defense. Part of that was him not playing as well as he wanted to. But in this game, he really has been, for the most part, locked in, and that is a good sign for this offense.
Another incompletion on 3rd down. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. Already 1 for 1 on field goals today. He'll try to make it 2 for 2 from 22. He splits the uprights, and that will extend their lead even further. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Sam Houston State's offense taking the field to start this drive. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first?
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Man, what a really nice job by being disciplined by this defense. Like, understanding I'm trying to rush the passer, probably a passing situation type of a deal, but
oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. The Bearcats moving quickly to the line. You know why he's piling up all these yards, David? Because the receivers won't let the ball hit the ground.
You remember that Jameis Winston game we called on a Thursday night? The ball didn't even hit the ground, did it?
It did not. 2 incomplete passes caught out of bounds.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field.
Makes a deep grab. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the 1st down. And the Bearcats come to the line with a new set of downs.
You know, as the head coach of this team, this is one positive you're going to take away from this game, is that your players don't...
Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats. Makes the catch. Plenty of room. Feet down in the end zone.
We're in the second half of this game. You're trailing, David. No surprise there. You got to throw the ball to the guys that are making plays for you. He had already had a touchdown catch. That's number 2 now. And if they're going to get back in this game, they got to keep throwing him the ball.
Amen. I mean, keep finding him. He keeps making plays, keeps catching the football. And listen, when you find that matchup outside that works, that you can depend on, I don't blame quarterbacks for going back to them time and time again.
So the Blue Raiders come out ready to go on the attack. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wide receiver comes in motion. Sweet cut there. Could be an alley. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening. Inside the 30 at the 29, it's a first down. Snagged in the middle, it's Harris. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. Medical personnel out there checking on this senior defensive back. The completion picked up 6 yards on first down, now 2nd and 4. Running inside, it's right. Stumbled to the ground.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. And he'll envision the ball flight as he lines it up from the right hash and 38 yards out. And it's right down the boulevard. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest of this way, and we looking pretty good.
The Bearcats offense out there to go on the attack. Bunch formation for these receivers. Motion from the wideout. To the air, it's Bailey. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And the Bearcats want to move quickly.
Nice job by this defense, pinning their ears back, getting to the quarterback, creating the sack. But look at this offense. They're undeterred. They're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Offense changing the play. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. On 4th down, looking to pass. Steps away. He's going to run it. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Makes the catch. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. The Bearcats are moving quickly down the field.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. He wants to throw it again. Bring in the heat. On the move to the left. He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Now, after the sack, there is a man still down. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. The Bearcats use the first of their 3 timeouts. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Finds his big tight end. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Defense showing blitz here. He's got it. Finds a crease at the 20. Touchdown, Blue Raiders! And the stomping has commenced. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this 2-game slide.
When you've got a losing skid, there's nothing like some good old home cooking. They came back home, and they have played an outstanding game. And let's give this crowd a helmet sticker. They've been so loud. You know they've impacted this game, and that's the beauty of college football, helping their team get back in the win column.
The Bearcats offense heads out to get things started on this drive. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. Everybody wants it.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. And the Bearcats are in the hurry-up.
You've got to love what you're seeing if you're the head coach of this team, because your defense is simply not resting on their laurels, and they're playing until there's zeros on the clock. They've got a massive lead. We're late in the fourth quarter, and they're still getting sacks.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Might be changing the route. He lofts one down the sideline. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Great place to start for this offense. The run inside. It's Clemens.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming into the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. Delay to the back. It's Clemens. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Well, some might think this head coach has a tough locker room speech after this one. I would suggest that he starts with, "That's just bad."
Bad, or as Reese Davis would say, ungood. Just very